So Home Instead provide companionship, home help, personal care and dementia care. We personalise, we do all person-centred care for each individual client. So my main role as Deputy Care Manager is to oversee our clients and our care professionals, and that's just day to day, just making sure we're at the standard we should be at. Day-to-day communication with clients, the families, and same with our care professionals. We just work together, making sure we're providing that high standard of care. So how I got into working in care, I'd previously worked for a long time in retail. So I think I'd worked in retail for about 22 years and decided that it was time for a change. I'd worked my way up in retail and then got to the point where I wanted a change. And I've always been interested in care, working in the community. So I looked at domiciliary care companies, got in touch with Home Instead, which is a private care company, and I asked about what opportunities they had. I actually originally asked if I could do a little bit of charity work just to see how I, took to the role. So they said there was no need to do that. I started part-time and they were very flexible with me just to see how I felt about it. The training that was offered was brilliant. So with all the training and the progression that they'd said was in place, I was quite pleased with. So I went ahead with that. Obviously, we've got the professional care pathway, which is something that I'm currently on. So I started as a care professional just to see if I liked the role. Really enjoyed it. Did my level 2 with an online college course and my level 3 in that time. Worked for a care professional as a year and then thoroughly enjoyed the job, and because of how much I enjoyed it, just the freedom, meeting people, being with people, caring for people, I had then the opportunity to move up to a field support worker, which again, really loved that role. That was about more overseeing the new carers coming on, working with them, training. But again, just day to day, communicating with families, just making sure we're providing that, high standard of care. From there, I think I was in that role for probably just over a year, and then from there I got offered the care coordinator's job, and with that job came the opportunity to work towards my level 5 with the care pathway. So that's something that I'm currently doing. And then I'm now a deputy care manager for Home Instead. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've really enjoyed working my way up, and I love my job. So my experience in social care, I actually started, like I say, with a very low contract, just part-time to see how I was going, and that was in November 2019, so this was pre-COVID. So it was sort of just thrown in, and it was quite a shock. However, really enjoyed the challenge. Obviously social care at that time was quite demanding. Lots of people needed additional support. So yeah, thrown in at the deep end, but absolutely loved the challenge. And really enjoyed working as the care professional at that time. So the support I've received in my role is a high standard of training. I obviously did the level 2 and 3 as I was starting as a care professional. I did that with the Open College, and then the in-house training with Home Instead is brilliant. I've also received the professional care pathway, which is what I'm on at the moment, and working obviously towards my level 5. The support in general from my peers at Home Instead is amazing. Everyone's, supportive, and yeah, it's work in progress. But yeah, working towards level 5. My favourite thing about my role is working with people. I think when I started right at the beginning as a care professional, I'm just a people person, and that was something that I loved about the job. Every day is different, you know, you're up against different things, different day, and it's just working with people generally as a rule, the clients, the caregivers, the clients' families. So yeah, I would say that's the biggest thing for me, is working with people. So my career highlight, what I would say is, and it's a bit of a funny one, calling it a highlight, but working with people till we work with people who are end of life, and you build a bond with people, you see them every day, and it's almost a privilege to work with somebody to that point and be with them all the way through to the end of their journey. And yeah, that's something that's quite special working in this job, and that's how I look at it, as more of an honour really to work with clients to that point.